So today I've got 3 super cool products to show you from a brand new company. And not only are they a brand new company, it's a company started by a fellow YouTuber. And that company is Blackout Displays. So let's check it out. So Blackout Displays reached out to me about a week ago and asked me if I would want to do a review on a few of their products. And once I saw how cool these pistol stands were, I was like, send those over. Now, Blackout Displays is a company owned by my good friend Jake from the TN Tactical YouTube channel. And he puts out some great content. In fact, he's one of the most brutal optic reviewers I've seen. And he's just an all-around great guy. Now, TN Tactical has a great video on his YouTube channel talking about these displays, going over all the different options, and he's also got a giveaway going on right now. So after you watch this video, I suggest you go over there and check that out, and I am going to link that at the end of this video. And another good friend of mine here on YouTube, Carolina EDC Reviews, he's also got a video out on these stands. And I'm also going to link that at the end of this video. And if you like what you're getting ready to see, I do have a discount code for these stands. So if you want to pick one of these up, you can head to my website, go to the weekly deals section, and I'll have a direct link right to Blackout Displays. So we're going to start off with their flagship model. This is the LumenCore modular LED gun stand. Now, when you go on Blackout Displays website, you're going to have a lot of different options to customize this stand any way you like it. You're going to get to choose the design of your base, which is this part right here. You're also going to get to choose what design you want on your top plate. And you're also going to get to choose your glow color for your base and your top plate. And they have quite a few different color options available. Now, the next awesome thing is that you get to pick your top plate and what gun you want this to fit. This one is made for Glock mags. I chose to go with the Glock mag version because, well, I've got a lot of guns that run on Glock mags, like this Daria DY9, and as you can see, it fits on this stand perfect. It also works with my Ruger RXM. And here is one of my builds with the SCT frame, and it fits perfect on here. And even my big Glock 34 build fits on this stand perfect. Now, I did a really great job with the website, so when you head over there, it's really easy to navigate if you decide to get one of these stands and set it up exactly how you want it. And the last thing I want to go over with the LumenCore stand is that this does come with a control. It's got a power button. You hit the button, it shuts the light off. You hit it again and it turns on. And the other cool feature with this control, if you hold it, you can see it's starting to dim. There it is at the lowest setting. And you hold it again, and it'll go right back to the brightest setting. And this just runs on a Type A USB. You can plug it into your computer, a power brick, whatever you want to plug it into to illuminate your LumenCore stand. Now, if you choose to go with the LumenCore stand, this one is going to run you $59.99, but my 10% off discount code does work on this stand. Now, the next stand we're going to dive into is the DarkCore Stand. And as you can see, this stand glows in the dark. Now this stand does not have a power cord. I just basically charged it up with the lights here in the studio, and it will glow for quite a while. Now, just like the LumenCore stand, you get to pick the design of your base. You also get to pick the design of your top plate. You also get to pick the color of your glow-in-the-dark illumination for the base and the top plate. And you get to pick which gun you want to fit the top plate. On this particular model, I had to make it for my double stack 1911s. Like this brand new gun right here, this is the EAA Gerson Witness 2311 CMX, and it also fits my Witness 2311 Match X. And this model comes in at $49.99, but my 10% off discount code will also work with the DarkCore stand. Alright, now we're going to move on to the very last stand, and this stand is called the VoidCore. And this is the most basic stand in the lineup and the cheapest stand in the lineup. Now this one comes in at $39.99, and my discount code does not work with this one. Now just like the last two that we've looked at, you do get to pick your base design. You also get to pick your top plate design, and you also get to pick your insert color. Now I went with the red, but you can pick a different insert color for the plate and the base. So if you want, say, a red plate and a green base, you can do that. But this model does not glow in the dark. It does not have LED illumination. But just like the other two stands, you can pick which gun you want the top plate to fit. Now, I had this particular one made for my Walther PDP Pro. Now, right now, I have my PDP and my Recover Tactical S Pro stabilizer kit, but as you can see, it fits perfect on this stand. And it also works with my Walther PPQ M2. These two look really good together. But what's interesting about this one, it fits quite a few guns in my collection. It works perfect with my Gerson Disruptor from EAA. It also works really well with my Taurus G3 Tactical. And this one works pretty good with CZ mags. My Nocturne F fits really well on this stand. So that's just something I wanted to throw out there. This kind of has a universal fit if you go with the PDP plate. Now, one other thing that I forgot to mention is being that this does not have LED lights, you can actually use this for storage. So if you want to throw some cash in here, coins, some papers, whatever, you can throw that inside the stand. And you can also do the same thing with the DarkCore stand. All right, before we wrap this up, let's go over a few more things. Now, whether you decide to go with the LumenCore, the DarkCore, or the VoidCore, you do have the option to buy separate top plates, and you can also buy separate bases. So let's say you buy the LumenCore base, and you have the top plate made for Glock mags, but you want a top plate to fit, let's say, your double stack 1911s, or your single stack 1911s. Well, you can buy a separate top plate without having to buy a whole stand. I thought that was pretty cool. The second thing is that I told you my discount code doesn't work on the VoidCore stand, and that's because they're already coming in at a great price, and he's just barely breaking even on those, so that's the reason for that. But on the plus side, he is offering free shipping if you spend $49.99 or more. So let's say you want to buy the VoidCore stand for the $39.99. You can go ahead and pick you up another top plate so it'll fit two different styles of guns, and now you're going to get free shipping. And the last thing I want to cover is Jake just started this company up, and when he started it, he was only running with one 3D printer to make these stands. So right now you're going to be looking at a 2 to 4 week lead time if you place an order. But on a positive note, he's actually already got quite a few orders, which made him able to justify getting another 3D printer. So the bigger his company gets and the more orders that are placed, the more 3D printers he's going to get, and he's going to be able to crank these out faster. So I really want to thank Blackout Displays for sending these out to the channel. I think they are absolutely awesome, and they're going to get a lot of use around here. Whether I'm taking pictures for Instagram, unboxing videos, these are going to get a lot of use. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.